dead to sin and alive to God. In light of what I've done in this resurrection, in light of me absorbing your death into myself, and in light of me being raised up to conquer death in your body, in my body, in light of that, this is the exhortation. Consider yourselves dead to sin and alive to God. Now, what does that mean? How can we consider ourselves dead to sin? For so long, I thought that was an exhortation to now go use my ability to live right. Right? If I can live enough right ways in all the different areas, then I would be considering myself dead to sin. No. That puts you back in bondage to sin. That actually puts you back to death reigning over you. That's not what we're talking about here. Remember, the sting of death is sin. Meaning, the way death impacts you is it causes you to be alive to sin. We were in bondage to sin through the fear of death. We were alive to sin through death reigning over us. So the way that you consider yourselves dead to sin is to consider yourselves dead to death. I'm going to say that again. The way you consider yourself dead to sin is you consider yourself dead to death. That means any word in any area of your life that tries to tell you that you lack some good thing that you need for peace, for love, for joy, for kindness, for long-suffering, consider yourself dead to that word. And that will mortify your members. It will put your members to death. It will prevent them from becoming alive to sin. Because the word of death will come and tell you you lack. But you'll consider yourself dead to that word. So you consider yourself dead to that word through the revelation that you're in the likeness of Jesus' resurrection. And his resurrection is in the likeness of an indestructible life. So there can never be a word telling me I lack what I need for life. That's how you consider yourselves dead to sin. You say that death has no dominion over me. Even should the church burn down. Even should all my hair fall out. Even should I find myself in bondage to a sickness or disease. That can never be a word that I lack what I need for life. That's how you reckon yourselves dead to sin.